psychological safety. It's about empowering others. It's about you not having the power, but the team having the power. It's about you working for the team, not the team working for you. So I saw this on LinkedIn earlier, and this is what most leaders will never understand. Never. But you can say you heard it from Coach Vet Jet. This is what every leader needs to understand. This is how every leader can grow as a leader. To understand that your employees, your team, they don't work for you. You work for them. I'll repeat that. Leaders need to understand that employees don't work for them. The team doesn't work for them, but they work for the team and they work for the employees. See how that's a whole mental mind shift? Is that when you understand that you as a leader, you're working for the people, you're serving the people. The people aren't working for you, they're not your little minions, but you're working for their best interest. You're working for the good of them. You're working to ensure they have a healthy and happy environment. When you, as the leader, works for the team, it changes all the dynamics. Instead of the team answering to you, you answer to them. Mm, mm, mm. Now tell me, my friends, how would that change the work environment if leaders truly understood their role as leaders, that they work for the team doesn't work for them? That's what Agile is all about. I'm just saying, think about it. Think about it. Think about it. And share. And then as you grow in your skills as a scrum master, you understand that. You understand that you're there for the betterment of the team and you're there to help them grow. You're there to help them be high performing. And that's if you're worth your weight in salt as an agilist, you understand that. Because I heard one of the ladies in my coaching program say it about being agile, right? It's the whole framework. Scrum is just one of those things under that whole umbrella, under the whole framework. So it says, can you get into more detail about the product owner? Yeah, I'll get into that, Natasha. Not tonight, but I can get into that. Yeah, I am a certified product owner as well, but I'll do a whole live on that. Excuse me, because I have to shift my mind for that one. But yeah, the product owner certification is a great certification to have as well. Product owners are different from Scrum Masters. Their work is different because they're working with the business and the stakeholders to understand what the business needs are, and then they're bringing that back to the team so the developers can develop that. So yeah, it's a great certification. Yeah, I have mine. And at one time, I was thinking about going into product management, but I decided no. I decided no. I like to lead in a different way. I like coaching. I like coaching. I like developing. And as a scrum master, you do need to know how to develop the product owner. So yeah, I can most definitely get into that. But let's look at Lisa. I want to give you guys just some tips and hints. So let's get into the. I have some highlights of her book that I think are wonderful. Oh, um, let's see. I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. Oh, she talks about the practice. Oh my goodness, I'm reading this. Of course, I can't read and talk at the same time. Hmm. So yeah, what will happen as you grow your Scrum Master skills? You'll turn into an Agile coach, right? And an Agile coach is like a step up from a Scrum Master. So you're coaching the whole team and all the practices of Scrum to improve the whole organization, right? Or the team as a whole, including the Scrum Master. I love Agile coaching because it takes on a whole different life form, if you will, and you're helping people develop even more significantly than you would as a Scrum Master. So yes, I'm trying to see. So I want to give you guys some good juicy meat before we sign off here. Okay, so just some consider 10 abilities and mindsets prevalent in people who are wired for coaching. Just consider this, right? Is 10. I don't think I'll go through all 10, but we'll see. So if you just have the natural ability towards coaching, think about this. You have an ability to read the room. As soon as you step into a room, you can tell basically what happened while you were out, then instantly read the emotion in the air and know um, whether things are going on, what's happening, right? That just means so we're just talking about things that make you naturally a good fit to be an agile coach, right? So get your Scrum Master certification, then go into agile coaching. Secondly, right, that you just have a natural wiring to be a coach is that they care about people more than products. Think about that. Sure, the focus on products is still there, but it's accomplished through caring about people who, in turn, knowing they are cared for and supported in their growth, and they create great products. This is what I always tell people: leaders should care more about the people than the product. Because when you care about the people, they'll take care of your work. But when you care more about the work than the people, they know it. Whether you say, "Good morning, team, how's everyone doing? How's your weekend?" They know whether you care more about them or the task at hand. Many leaders are task managers and not leaders. Good leaders, real leaders, are people centered individuals. Good leaders, like quality leaders, not task managers, quality leaders are people centered individuals where they care way more about the people than the product. They care way more about the people versus the project. They care way more about what's going on with you than what's happening in the organization. That's when you know you have a good leader. That's when you know you have a good coach, and my students have come to my class, they know that. So yes, they cultivate curiosity. They know when they don't. They don't know what people are thinking or feeling, and they don't know why they're thinking that. They ask. So what they're saying is you're curious. You don't assume, right? When I was writing my thesis last semester, and like I was, my thesis is that leaders, organizations don't grow. I have to read it again because that's how you know I've been on for a minute. I think my thesis was organizations don't grow because leaders aren't trained. Simple, like that's the premise of it. My professor, right? She said, "You're making assumptions. You don't know if that's the reason organizations aren't growing." I'm like, yes, I know. Like, she's like, no, you don't. She's like, it's the possibility, right? Oh my God. And when she said that, I'm like, huh, I am making an assumption, right? Because just based on my experience, based on situations. But when I'm writing it from an objective point of view, it's the possibility. So as an agile coach, you have to create a curiosity. You don't assume you know what's going on. You don't make assumptions. You don't think you know what people are feeling. You ask them because you become curious, right? So you don't make assumptions, you become curious. Also, if you have a natural propensity to be an agile coach, right? So we're going to take it up a step. They believe that people are basically good. That is so critical. Oh my gosh. Because when I was at one organization, they have the what do you call them? What are they called? The HR people? Oh, it was a DEI. So they in DEI, she said, I never will forget this. She said, assume positive intent. Assume positive intent. How many times have people assumed negative intent, right? So the way you know that you naturally have a lean towards being a coach is that you believe that people are basically good. Yes, that hard cases do exist. They do. But even the most difficult people are good inside. Perhaps just a little further back on the road of being a full human being, right? So they meet these people where they are and help them take the steps they can. And that's so critical, right? As an agile coach, you assume people are basically good. Then you know that plans fall apart. I have seen that for myself in my own business. You know that plans fall apart. So they act in the moment with the team rather than holding on to any one idea or hope about how things should turn out. So you let go of the idea and you just stay in the moment. That's y'all, when I tell you, this is why I love agile. Because it is such a peaceful space when it is truly followed in its truest and purest form. It is a place of like freedom and meditation. It really, really is, right? And that's why I love being a scrum master. I love being an agile coach. And this is why I love coaching women because it's a place of like pure peace and pure meditation. And it's then number six is they have a thirst for learning. They have a thirst for, and all you guys here have a thirst for learning, right? And I can see you as agile coaches one day. I'm just putting that out there. Or let me tell y'all. So I digress. Let's digress for a minute. So yes, people keep asking me, can I be a scrum master? Yes, be a scrum master because you have to start somewhere. Yes, be a scrum master. I don't care what occupation you have. I don't care what you're doing in your current career. I don't care what your future plan is. Yes, get your scrum master certification. Does that mean you have to do it forever? No. But you have to start somewhere, right? Why not start in a good place? And then what you do is you grow that skill, you grow that knowledge over time and learn the practices, learn the principles, learn the values of being an awesome scrum master and then become an agile coach, right? Now, agile coaching, y'all think I love scrum. I love being an agile coach. I worked in one organization where that's all I did was agile coaching. Baby, that organization, their COE, which is their Center of Excellence, was amazing. Those coaches were phenomenal. And the way they were able to implement Agile, the way they were able to implement the practices was the best I've seen it in any organization. It wasn't built around just like a set of rules and regulations that you have to follow. It was built around the concept of best practices. It was built around the concept of flexibility, being able to maneuver in any situation or circumstance. And coaching in that organization, oh, that was life changing. Oh my God. To this very day, the VP over the organization, she is still my mentor. I meet with her every month and she's phenomenal. You talking about a rock star of a woman? That woman knows how to lead. That is probably, I can count on one hand, like my five best leaders, and she is on that one hand. Amazing. But I digress. I tell you a story. Let's see. Number six. Oh no, we already went over number six. They have a thirst for learning. Number seven. They believe that any group of people can do good things in the world. Ooh. Mm. They believe that any group of people can do good things in the world, giving a growth environment and an audacious goal. Oh my gosh. They believe excellence exists and is worth pursuing. Do y'all feel that? Is that just me? Do you feel that? Oh my, if you feel that, say me. I feel that. They believe that any group of people can do good things in the world, given a growth environment and audacious goal. They believe excellence exists and is worth pursuing. I love that. Oh my God, I feel that number seven. Number eight, they have a low tolerance for institutional reasons that hold people back from excellence. The ones that just are because they are always been. Ugh, Don't you hate that? Oh my goodness. It drives him crazy when someone says, "Yeah, I know. That's a waste of time, but that's the way it's always that's always we've done it here." Like just because you've always done it that way don't make it right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just because y'all got a set of rules does not make it right. Oh my gosh. That's why y'all don't stay there too long. Don't stay there too long. Number 9, they believe that disequilibrium is essential. Chaos and destruction are simply oh my, and that's why I'm okay with a lot of the stuff that's going on crazy in my business. Chaos and destruction are simply building blocks for something better. Messiness is expected. Oh my goodness. There's a blessing in the messing. Oh my God. And you guys, when I tell you, it was easier growing my career than it is growing my organization because now it's all on me. It's like all on that, right? And so I've learned to truly believe in the